Why are you here? No, really? Why you? Why now? If this video found you, that means AI is probably already showing up in your business, in your feed, in your fears, in your curiosity. Whether you're ignoring it, overwhelmed by it, or just wondering if it's all hype, let's be honest, AI is the elephant in the room. But here's what I want you to understand today. It's not here to crush your business. It's here to carry it. So if you're a small business owner, a coach, a real estate agent, a wellness guide, and you're feeling like you have to do it all just to survive, you're in the right place because this video isn't about hype. It's about help. I'm going to show you how AI is not coming for your job. It's actually here to save your time, your energy, and your sanity, not in some robotic, scary way, but in a smart, human first, finally, I can breathe again kind of way. Look, this moment we're in right now, it's a crossroads. And I've seen too many small business owners standing at this exact crossroads, paralyzed by uncertainty. They're watching the world change around them, hearing about AI everywhere, but not knowing if they should jump in or wait it out. Here's the truth. You can either resist what's coming or you can train it to work for you. And here's what's really happening while you're deciding AI is already here. Your competitors might already be using it. Big brands are scaling with it, and your clients, they're starting to expect you to be just as responsive, efficient, and consistent. Think about it. When was the last time you called a business and didn't expect an immediate response? When did you last send an email and feel okay waiting 3 days for a reply? Your client's expectations have already shifted. The question is, will you wait until it's too late, or will you be the one who figured it out first?
Let me tell you something. I've worked with hundreds of small business owners over the past year, and the ones thriving right now, they're not the ones with the biggest teams or the most money. They're the ones who learn to flip the fear. Because here's what's actually happening: AI isn't a threat, it's a trade. You trade busy work for bandwidth, you trade burnout for breathing room, you trade overwhelm for opportunity. And the crazy part, you don't need to be a coder, tech wizard, or Silicon Valley startup to use it. But here's where most people get stuck. They think they need to understand machine learning algorithms or spend months learning how to prompt AI systems. That's like saying you need to understand combustion engines to drive a car. You just need to know where you're wasting time and what you'd rather be doing instead. So let's get specific. Let's talk about real scenarios and real businesses. If you're a real estate agent, you're not just selling homes, you're running lead generation campaigns, answering calls at all hours, scheduling showings, following up with cold leads, texting past clients about market updates, managing your CRM, updating listings, creating social media content, and constantly checking your calendar to make sure nothing falls through the cracks. Sound familiar? Now imagine this scenario. It's 8:47 p.m. You're having dinner with your family, your phone rings. It's a potential buyer who just saw your listing online and has urgent questions. Old way, you either interrupt dinner to take the call or you miss the lead entirely. New way, your AI voice agent answers that call with your exact tone and personality. It answers their top questions about the property, the neighborhood, and the buying process. It captures their information, qualifies their budget and timeline, and books them directly into your showing calendar for the next available slot. When you check your phone after dinner, you see a text. New qualified lead scheduled for tomorrow at 2 p.m. Here's their profile and specific interests. You didn't miss the lead. You didn't stop what you were doing. And you definitely didn't lose your mind trying to call them back at 9:47 p.m. wondering if they've already moved on to another agent. That's not fantasy. That's what Guru's AI already does for agents every single day. Or maybe you're in wellness. You've got your practice running, your clients depending on you, your detox kits flying off the shelves, your online workshops booked solid, and about 43 unanswered DMs asking, does this cleanse come with a meal plan? Or can I do this program if I'm breastfeeding? Or what's the difference between your 7-day and 14-day packages? You know these questions by heart because you've answered them 1,000 times. But each person asking deserves a thoughtful personal response. So you spend hours every week typing the same answers, sending the same resources, explaining the same process. Meanwhile, your actual clients, the ones who've paid for your expertise, are waiting for their personalized guidance. With AI, your digital assistant handles this entire layer of communication in real time. Someone asks about the cleanse ingredients, instant response with the complete list and explanation of benefits. They want to know about contraindications. Your AI sends the detailed safety information and offers to book a consultation if they have specific health concerns. They're ready to buy but confused about which package fits their goals. Your AI asks qualifying questions, makes a recommendation, and processes the order, then follows up with a welcome sequence that gets them excited about starting. But here's the beautiful part, it doesn't stop there. Day 3 of their cleanse, they get a check in message. How are you feeling so far? Any questions about tonight's dinner recipe? Day 7, congratulations on completing week 1. Ready for your bonus coaching session. Day 15, how was your experience? Would you like to explore our next level program? You keep your focus on healing and transformation while your AI keeps the flow moving, the client supported, and the business growing. That's automation with intention. Now let's talk to the coaches. This one's personal for me because I see so many brilliant coaches burning out trying to scale. You're juggling Zoom calls, voice notes, group chats, and digital products. You want to grow your impact, reach more people, maybe even build a course or membership program. But every time you try to scale, something breaks. Either you lose that personal touch that makes you special, or you work yourself into the ground trying to maintain it. Here's what I see happening. You spend your mornings answering the same onboarding questions, your afternoons doing discovery calls with people who aren't ready to buy, your evenings creating content to attract new leads, and your weekends trying to catch up on client work. When do you actually get to coach? Enter AI. Your guru's AI assistant becomes your lead qualifier, content concierge, onboarding automation, and FAQ expert. Someone finds you online and wants to work with you. Old way. You send them a link to book a discovery call. Half don't book, half who book don't show, half who show aren't qualified. You spend 6 hours in meetings to get one good client. New way, before anyone can book with you, they have a conversation with your AI assistant. It asks the right questions to understand their situation, their goals, their timeline, and their investment level. It explains your process, shares success stories, and honestly assesses fit. By the time someone gets on a call with you, they're pre-qualified, pre-sold, and pre-excited. Your calendar fills with people who are ready to say yes. New client signs up, they immediately get a welcome message in your voice explaining what happens next. They're added to your onboarding sequence that collects their intake information, sets expectations, and gets them started on any prep work. They feel supported before they even have their first session with you. Questions come up between sessions. Your AI handles the routine stuff and escalates anything that needs your personal attention. You become more scalable without becoming less human. Actually, you become more human because you're spending your time on the high value conversations and breakthroughs that only you can facilitate. This isn't about replacing people, it's about restoring people to what they're best at. Your genius isn't in scheduling appointments. It's not in answering the same FAQ for the 100th time. It's not in following up with leads who went cold. Your genius is in connecting, creating breakthrough moments, serving at the highest level, closing the right clients, coaching transformational conversations, changing lives. AI doesn't take that away. It gives you more time to do exactly that. But I know what some of you are still thinking. This sounds amazing, but I'm not tech savvy. This sounds expensive. I don't have time to set this up. What if it doesn't sound like me? What if it makes a mistake? These are the exact concerns I had when I first started exploring AI for my own business. So let me address them directly. First, you don't need to be technical at all. That's exactly why we built Guru's AI to feel like hiring an assistant, not installing software. We don't send you a bunch of code to configure. We don't give you a manual to read. We don't expect you to become an AI trainer. We have a conversation with you about your business, your voice, your values, and your processes. Then we build and train your assistant for you. You tell us what you want off your plate. We handle the rest. Second, cost. I get it. Every business expense needs to justify itself. Here's how I think about it. What's it costing you right now to do everything manually? If you're spending 10 hours a week on tasks that AI could handle and your time is worth 100 hour, that's 1,000 a week you're spending on busy work. $4,000 a month that could be redirected to revenue generating activities. Most of our clients save their entire investment in the first month just by reclaiming their time for higher value work. Third, time to set up. This is the beauty of working with us rather than trying to figure it out yourself. We've already done the hard work of training AI systems, building integrations, and perfecting the handoff between AI and human. Your setup takes one conversation and about a week for us to train your assistant on your specific business. Compare that to hiring a human assistant, weeks of job postings, interviews, training, and hoping they work out. Fourth, sounding like you. This was my biggest concern. I didn't want some robotic version of myself representing my business. But here's what I discovered: AI doesn't replace your personality, it amplifies your best self. We train it on your language, your values, your way of explaining things. It becomes the version of you that's always patient, always consistent, always available. Your clients often tell us they can't tell the difference. And finally, mistakes. Yes, AI can make mistakes, so do humans. But here's the difference: when AI makes a mistake, we can fix it systematically for every future interaction. When a human makes a mistake, you hope they learn and don't repeat it. Plus, we build in safeguards. Important decisions get escalated to you. Your AI knows its limitations and asks for help when needed. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. And the progress I've seen in businesses using AI assistance is remarkable. Real estate agents closing more deals because they never miss a lead. Wellness practitioners scaling their impact while maintaining intimate client relationships, coaches building six-figure businesses without burning out. This isn't some future possibility, it's happening right now. So if this video found you, that's not random, it's a sign that it's time to stop working harder and start working smarter. It's time to let AI carry the operational load while you carry the vision. It's time to get back to the work that only you can do. You have two choices right now. You can wait and see how this all plays out. Keep doing things the way you've always done them. Hope that working harder eventually leads to working less. Or you can be one of the smart ones who figures this out first. You can book a discovery call with us right now and see exactly how AI could transform your specific business. Or if you want to test the waters, try one of our AI assistants for free and see how quickly your day to day operations could change. And if you're not quite ready yet, that's okay too. Subscribe to this channel, share this video with another business owner who's drowning in busy work, and drop your questions in the comments below. Please click the next video here to continue in our playlist, because this is just the beginning of a new chapter for small business owners. The ones who embrace AI won't just survive the next decade, they'll thrive in ways that weren't possible before. AI isn't stealing your job, it's saving your business. Let it.